Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Bonnie, Chica, Toy Freddy, Foxy, Mango, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, Marionette, Paper Pals. Fat
Cams where Toy
ass.
Chica appears, but the main man himself?
And
Oh,
then
right, it's
all that neck, like that position don't even make no goddamn sense. I see you, you see me, that's all like to see no show, but I'm positive. Yo, I'm gonna just be man, not for sure. We're about to watch this video by NKG about what's the deal with the toy animatronics. I have no idea, cause girl, please. But me personally, they're my favorite iteration of the toy animatronics, but it also feels like since then, that's where Scott's designs kind of stagnated, and then every other animatronic just looked like a toy. So it's like, okay, it's like, I ain't mad at it. Like, I ain't mad at it. Like, nigga, it got that nigga like a 3 movie deal. It got him a franchise in New Jersey, New York, in Jersey, in Florida. It got him multi-millions. It got him multi spin-offs. Girl, it got him contracts. It got him notoriety. So, who the fuck am I to be mad at it? I'm just a blinded person. I'm just a blinded person on the internet. Don't pay me no mind, girl. Don't pay nobody gives a damn about my opinion. Okay, that's the plan. Watch the show, y'all.
the FNAF 1 cast are the most iconic versions of the main 4. 5.
Oh, yes.
Unlike Real Time, I Won't Forget You Exist, Golden Freddy. Foxy has cemented himself as the fan favorite, but I'd go as far as to say that every single one of these characters are just as important as the last. Every single character here is golden tier loot.
Yeah, but what about Chica?
I know I troll a lot when I talk about Chica.
Flashback.
Chica's a fat ass. Chica's up to her usual big bag shenanigans and eats a lot of pizza. Just big and greedy.
End of flashback.
But that's the homie. And the same people who say Chica sucks would be dapping her up and calling her big bro if they met her in real life. Everyone loves these characters. Look, I even got them on my wall. And in FNAF 2, that love turns into bias. The withered animatronics
I don't know why I was making face when he said. I don't know why I made a face when he said Foxy is a fan favorite. I had a Foxy poster.
are pretty cool. And I guess those guys are cool too. The toy animatronics are like the corporate versions of the regular animatronics. This was approved by HR. You have a logo that's oozing style, built with
Oh man, that feeling that FNAF 2 just invoked within me as a young kid, it's just, man, nothing will ever come close to that. But it comforts me knowing that Poppy Playtime is like that for somebody, you know.
the soul, and it has character. Then you sanitize it, grind it down into modern logo slop without an ounce of passion. And you're still buns at the game. Think of a millennial burger joint. You know you're gonna walk out having paid $30 for the most mid burger ever. And these are some pretty mid burgers. Hands off the keyboard, let's be fair here. I'll cut them some slack. It's hard to compete with a top 5 design in the series when you look like this. I'd be crying if I look like that too, bro. Toy Bunny is easily the most irrelevant of the 4. His Echo Fighter color swap has more meaningful discussion around it than the ninja himself. Yeah, you look familiar. Oh, you're probably thinking of someone else. Around it than the most irrelevant of the 4. His Echo Fighter color swap has more meaningful discussion around it than the ninja himself. Yeah, you look familiar. Oh, you're probably thinking of someone else. I mean, we could have met before. I mean, what's your name? Oh, my name is RWQFSFASXQ. You can call me RXQ for short.
Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Bonnie, Chica, Toy Freddy, Foxy, Mango, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy, Marionette, Paper Pals, Phantom Chica, Phantom Beefy, Phantom Freddy, RXQ.
I'm a grown-ass man. You want me to call you RXQ?
Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy.
You.
And
just
the
call me
one.
Shadow Bonnie.
And
The
the
biggest
glitch.
thing that happened for Toy Bonnie
And the
fans was him
glitch.
being voiced by Matt Pat. I hope they enjoyed all 17 seconds of those voice lines. When the game was originally unveiled, Toy Bonnie became the biggest center of attraction, but not because of him. I mean, people had their discussions concerning gender, thinking that the makeup and eyelashes was a clear sign that this version of Bonnie was a diva. So I was watching some FNAF Rule 34. Apparently, everybody thinks Bonnie's a girl. Clearly, in this first FNAF, Bonnie had a muscular figure. The muscular figure in question.
I was always confused about this. Why people thought Toy Bonnie was a fucking girl. But I actually broke up my friend group in elementary school. We didn't talk for like a week. Because we were deciding if Mango was a boy or a girl. And they kept saying they don't have a gender. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So you can see why. Girl, now I'm gay.
Indicating he was a boy. But in FNAF 2, his update is more feminine, with polka dot cheeks and a cute little bunny. Because like MEH is meh, so would it be bunny? Smile, bunny, smile. This is nowhere near Chica though, as her body looks like a model. I don't know how they fit animatronics in her suit.
Doc, what do you mean by that?
My point is, what is up with people thinking Bonnie is a girl?
And
Only a
then the
noob
toy
who's-
Chica, she thick, she snatched, yeah, but she's like not all that. Like I don't know, like she got a bib. Like why would you want to fuck a trick with a bib? Like bitch stank. Like she only ain't got shit on but panty, like a panty line, like a pink ass panty line. Like girl, she stank. You want a bitch with a bib and a panty line? Girl, please.
only played FNAF 2 could possibly come to that conclusion. Ignore the Ryle
Bitch got confetti pussy.
34 thing. That's just me. Oh, trust me, it's more than
I
just.
don't fuck with women after midnight that likes to party and play. I don't do PNP. I don't do PNP. And then she like to eat and shit. What else do you like to eat, girl? Everybody, there's where there's smoke, there's fire. Everybody keeps sexualizing her. Okay, Chica, what have you done? Not to blame the woman, but what have you done? You've done more than eat pizza. What have you done? What have you done to get them thighs, girl? Scott, is this misogynistic?
You. This is a legit
I might have to cut this out.
question, but he can't even gender bait a gender conversation because Mangle monopolized that market. I mean, out of all the redesigns, Toy Bonnie seems to have undergone the most drastic of changes, not counting Mangle. So what you're left with is a character whose only traction comes from being related to the OG Bonnie. This comparison is intentional. The trailer starts with showing Bonnie. What did they do to you? Someone call an ambulance. Oh, hell no. Who the hell is this? Add that on top of the fact that the whole shtick is that these guys replace these guys, the headcanon for a rivalry was practically begging to be made. Over the course of this fandom's existence, the toy animatronics have gone from being ops of the OG animatronics to my brother's just another me. This tension was best represented with specifically Toy Bonnie, where he was interpreted by most, definitely me, as this smug little weasel that found joy in cucking Bonnie out of his role in his face. Just look at bro.
I don't know where this came from either. Just cause he's a cute little bunny bitch whose eyes dilates when he sees cock. Like I don't know where this came from.
Oh, you don't want me to go into the vents?
It's
This vent right
astonishing.
here? You can't tell me what to do. If Toy Bonnie were a person, he'd be the type to correct you on minor
I might be
grammatical
autistic because I just don't read these characters this way.
errors. I got no time. Actually, it should be I had no time. With 0 lines to his name in FNAF 2, calm down. I can hear you typing. He comes off as insufferable and unlikable. He probably thinks he's better than everyone.
No kidding. You thought you could survive me? It's
Oh yeah, I
not
hate this voice. What is this from AR? I hate it. It fits, but I hate it because it's like you also gotta think about it singing. You gotta think about this voice singing, and it's like, would you really sit and listen to that? Would you let your children sit and listen to that? That is child abuse. That is child abuse. If you sat and let your child listen to somebody that sounds like that.
fault I'm so much more famous than you.
Same with Kellen Goff. I would never let my siblings sit and listen to that shit.
My star
Nigga
is
sound like Freddy Krueger.
rising and yours, sadly, is fizzling out. Clear the stage, for the star of our show is now here.
Canon voice, by the way.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
And low-key, nobody fucks with him. Besides, like, Toy Freddy, maybe?
Like he's just always in his own world. He really quiet for real unless he know you.
Get ready, folks. NKG has a special announcement.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Bro, talking about some hey, guys. But you real with long. Tell. Then the I ended fire, everything went in front of it's long native. Check the Discord, Toy Freddy.
Toy Freddy.
So a lot to say. I just hope you enjoy the rest of the video. There's not much to say about Toy Freddy, but there's also a lot to say about Toy Freddy. I mean, obviously.
Fnaf number 8 is that Toy Freddy, well,
I used to watch this guy. What is his name? Smike? Yummy Mash?
you know, he's kind of
Smite?
fat.
For being the big boss of the franchise, you know, the Charles Entertainment cheese of this particular establishment, he takes a backseat in what should be his own game. I currently can't recall anything Toy Freddy
is
does.
fat
I mean,
as
I know
fuck.
where Toy Bonnie appears. I know where Cam's where
ass.
Toy Chica appears, but the main man himself?
And
Oh,
then
right, it's
all that neck, like that position don't even make no goddamn sense. That neck fucked up. She be
this goofy ass pose. Calling Toy Freddy a diet version of regular Freddy? Well, obviously fucking not.
Come on, what can I say? He's gained a few pounds. I mean, look at him compared to the other animatronics on the show stage.
Doesn't even seem like the right label to put on him, because him being a cheap knockoff of Freddy implies that anyone took him seriously enough for him to have a horse in that
Why
race.
is nobody talking about old Freddy big 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 hairy bear gut? Like, why did nobody talk about his big ass, like that big square gut?
They share a name, not the aura. Yeah, Freddy can seem goofy in some
I
of his
hate
cam flick.
that aura. Shut up.
Bro would get flamed in the Instagram comment section if you posted this on IG. Toy Bonnie, I know you ain't talking, because ain't this you? With it, Freddy feels like this towering figure of intimidation. Freddy's a background character in his own franchise, but it never feels like he's
He got a
shafted.
lazy
With the way
eye.
Freddy is shown off in these games, I always got the impression that Freddy was different than the other animatronics. He doesn't need to show off. He ain't lunging at the screen screaming freedom like Foxy. It's his subtlety, his sheer presence that makes Freddy the intimidating character he is. Freddy in Fnaf 1 and 2 seem like the big boss.
He's the pimp. The rest of the bandmates are his hoes. Duh. But Toy Freddy fat ass don't give me that. He just gives like everybody else go handle it while I sit back and eat. Like, you know?
He was above getting his hands dirty, so he sent the henchmen to go do it. And when they ultimately fell, that's when he has to do it himself. In FNAF 2, he's more hands-off, and I don't know, like cocky in a way? Let me explain. From the cover art, the game over screen, how he stares directly at the player as if he's aware of how much the cards are stacked against him. Grand reopening, withered or not, it's clear that he still runs this shit. Toy Freddy in comparison doesn't have that same vibe. He seems more like a joke character. I know it sounds messed up to say, but who has Toy Freddy in their top 5 Freddy designs? Nope, put your hand down. It's the difference between the Mandarin from Iron Man 3 and the actual Mandarin. Let's go 2 for 2 with MCU references. Or it's like, you know, that one Ultron meme.
Scream and your entire staff dies.
He voices Toy Freddy too?
You know, with all the other characters, people tend to get this vibe that every withered animatronic hates their replacements. Chica went from a big back to a baddie. Bonnie got his face ripped off, and people just like to headcanon that Toy Bonnie's face is just a refurbished version of Bonnie's, which I don't see the similarity.
So does baddie Chica have some type of compulsive eating disorder? Because the crazy part is Chica never stopped eating, boo. She never stopped eating after she lost weight. She never stopped eating after she got snatched. So the fact that you guys are equating these eating habits to her weight is kind of odd, because she never stopped eating bad. She eats garbage. I ate from the garbage.
But if I was
I think Trey got a compulsive eating disorder.
replaced by a twink and got my whole face card ripped off of me, I'd be mad too. And I'm still buns at the game? Then there's Foxy and Mangle. You know how they get down. Freddy and Toy Freddy? I just can't imagine Freddy gives a fuck.
Buford, you listening?
Like their faces are killing me, why nobody give a fuck? Withered Freddy is in the same predicament as his peers, but I never got the impression that the big Fazbear was all too distraught about it. I mean, he still has his face, so maybe he really doesn't have anything to complain about.
Welcome to the I Don't Give a Fuck Awards. Yeah. Withered Freddy, come up here and claim your prize.
Toy Freddy, he's just there, man. His character arc went from nothing burger to gamer chud. This is the type of writing that would have had Martin Scorsese in tears. Just reminiscing on like many cultural cornerstones from the early FNAF fandom, I seriously can't think of anything that involved Toy Freddy that was significant. Well, of course, besides.
Fnaf number 8 is that Toy Freddy, well, you know, he's kinda, fat.
But I do like the fucking 12 seconds of content he had in the FNAF 2 movie. The scraps we were handed offer more material for us to believe that Toy Freddy was remotely menacing. But in the same movie,
He only had 12 seconds of screen time, and
he gets shafted by Toy Chica because Scott hired Megan Fox. They wanted to make sure they got value out of every sin in that contract. Why can't it just be like Tara Strong? Whoa! Laura Bailey, take it or leave it. I don't like Serana. I don't like Invisigal.
Wait, what?
But you know, the third time's a charm. Because then Toy Chica
What
hugging
happened
up
with
someone
Tara
like
Strong?
Serana. I don't. Tara Strong. What?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Laura Bailey, take it or leave it. I don't like Serana, I don't like Invisigal. But you know, the third time's a charm, because then Toy Chica hogging up so much screen time would make sense. I call it the Laura Bailey effect. It's a phenomenon where the moment Laura Bailey is attached to any project, her character somehow hijacks the entire story they're attached to. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have two. I don't know if you guys know this. 2 nickels is more than 1. Technically it's 3, but I actually like Christine. But no, we're talking about Toy Chica. And what could I say that hasn't been said before?
She is such a bad bitch, though.
Before Ballora, the most questionable design in the series belonged to Toy Chica. I mean, look at her. She's walking around the crib in her underwear. She don't pay no bills. There are kids.
She is holding a cupcake. How is this appealing? Like,
It's here. But honestly, when you look at Toy Chica, the actual one, it's clear the only fan service Toy Chica offers is some curves. Neuron activation. Where their Chica is built like a brick wall. If you showed someone who knew nothing about Fnaf Chica, they might be confused upon finding out that this is a whole ass woman. The mascot character. The mascot character. Comparatively, Toy
I
Chica
can
isn't
tell that's a woman.
necessarily hotter than Chica. I mean, yes, she is. But what I'm getting at is that all people are really gooning to is the fact she looks blatantly feminine. Because in real life, Toy Chica is actually pretty tame in comparison to the animatronics of the Pizza Time Theater era. Not saying the old heads from the 1970s were min-maxing the sex appeal of their child entertainers, but Dolly Dimples does exist. Not this one, this one. Behold, the first animatronic with jiggle physics. No one's gonna throw a hoot and a holler if I said Toy Chica is the most popular and relevant of the toy animatronics.
Hoot and holler. You know, I noticed he's been using a lot of, you know, and if that's his thing, that's his thing, but
She's hot, her Fortnite skin has selectable styles, and she single-handedly brought in a gooning renaissance for this fandom. She was putting up LeBron numbers, and in the latest Fnaf movie, Toy Chica is the main antagonist. Well, secondary antagonist, but honestly, you can argue main antagonist, unless you have the belief that the only antagonist of the film were whoever was in the writing room. Maybe her large role she played in the movie was honoring how much of a fan favorite hot girl Chica was, or, like previously stated, they hired Megan Fox and wanted to make the most out of every cent. She's more of a big Fazbear than the actual Fazbear in the lineup. In the actual game, she's just as secondary as the rest of the main three when having to share the stage with the OGs. The toy animatronics start off as the main threads, but they were just merely the previews before the actual movie. Like everyone else in her gang, she becomes a lower tier obstacle that pretty much does the same thing OG Chica does in FNAF 1. She has her side, Bonnie has his. Ooh, sliding PNG. As far as headcanon, out with the old
I really wish he animated these damn animatronics all these years ago, cause that it takes me out every time. It's just it's irritating playing the game back, seeing that sliding ass image.
Try to do irreversible damage by painting the toy animatronics as a bunch of haters. I mean, the trope writes itself. You got the main girl and the new girl, whose only crime is being hot. It's easy to paint Toy
The thing
Chica's.
is, there's nothing in the game pointing to this. He's not even saying where people got this from or how this started. He what is this video? What?
Hating OG Chica and vice versa. I hate to say it, but Toy Chica mogs a withered Chica. But I feel as if there's been a shift in how people tend to characterize the relationship between the two. It goes from them being rivals to a dynamic of the hot girl that has the child best friend. In the fan series I've watched, Toy Chica is never really portrayed as a villain. Well, that headcanon's in shambles. I find it crazy that after all these years, no one in the series has dethroned Toy Chica. In what category, you may ask?
That's a good question, homie.
No?
Mangle, the gender fluid themselves. Mangle is the most visually interesting out of the toy animatronics. I mean, look at her. Them young
Kids
take everything from her. Mangle as a concept was and still is really unique, even down to the way she plays in games. She's crawling on the ceiling. Her Bluetooth speaker has water damage. She's broken. Foxy's broken. He, she, me, Wumbo. Come on, it's an easy layup. It's the most popular ship in this fandom for a reason. It's the closest this fandom gets to Romeo and Juliet. But is Mangle Romeo or Juliet? That's one of the main conversations I used to be had about the character before Scott Cawthon put a Toby Fox and said Mangle's gender depends on how you were feeling that day. I was of the belief, like many others, that Mangle was female. That's mainly because of Tony Karnak brainwash. A lot of the popular series I covered on this channel believe Mangle to be female as well. But I mentioned this in a previous video. My thoughts on the original gender of Mangle have changed. I think it makes more sense for this she to be a he. Think about it. All the other toy animatronics are the same gender as the original. Why would they make an exception for Toy Foxy? You can't even say the makeup. The feminine colors are definitive proof that Mangle is for the girls. Because Toy Bonnie's standing over—
Yeah, and I like that Funtime Foxy is just this loud ass, obnoxious nigga. This showman. You have 3 seconds to get to the stage and enjoy the show. Like, oh my god, shut up.
over there. Address him. And
Shut up. Actually, please deposit 5 coins.
this rendition of Toy Foxy isn't the only rendition of them. You go to sister location, Funtime Foxy is just as feminine, if not more, and we aren't really questioning what team he's on.
Yeah,
Scott himself calls Mangle he.
Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the Mangle.
But Scott also did put Mangle on Ladies Night. And yeah, that is a really good point, and that's why this whole conversation even exists. But Foxy is also on Ladies Night. So either Foxy really loves his boo thing, or my brother's just another me. Mangle's development has been weird over the course of the franchise. There was a lot of interesting breadcrumbs and character details that range from quirky to what the fuck. Franchise. There was a lot of interesting breadcrumbs and character details that range from quirky to what the fuck. I remember that theory that Mangle was calling the cops on the player because their Bluetooth speaker was some real police chatter or something. I feel like there was another thing about Mangle. Right, the bite of 87? Man, I don't know where this theory came from. Well, I have an idea where this theory came from, but I'm so washed in Fnaf lore, I'm not even sure the bite of 87 ever happened. Back in the day, it was Foxy. And you can't blame people for thinking that. Phone Guy mentions the bite, the only animatronic out of order is Foxy. That's less theorizing and more like putting your 2 brain cells together and playing with this thing called context clues. But then, no, it's Toy Chica. I know, niche pick. Because she takes off her beak. And in the FNAF 4 minigame, why would Toy Chica be missing her beak? Then the other suspect was, of course, Mangle. The one who literally attacks you from the ceiling and takes a bite out of your frontal lobe. Man, I don't know who it could be, guys. No, but seriously, who knows? Bite of 83, bite of 87, he, she, one. Oh, wait, I already did this joke. The book the week before says it's Foxy. Yet another piece of important lore that happens outside of the game that no one can be entirely sure is completely canon.
Yeah, what about the wolf? What about the wolf? What part did the wolf play? Did we ever figure out why that's there when that happened? The twisted niggas. Why did they twist? What happened? Are we getting a twisted game? Is the Fredbear game going to prequel the Pizza Plex? Is that going to be free roam? I would love a free roam prequel FNAF game that's nothing like Security Breach. That was a hot ass mess, girl.
The theory that Mangle was possessed by a dog? They just let anyone get stuffed in a suit, don't they? Mangle became kind of the poster child of FNAF world. There was this attempt at being funny with the clip of Mangle at the end of the trailer. Like, look at her, she's just hanging out. And that's all the toy animatronics. But what about the puppet? Balloon Boy? Endo 02? Do you want me to upload this month? And did you just really sneak in Endo 02? Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. The puppet, the marionette, the monkey's fist, the monkey. Some people prefer to call the marionette Baby before the actual creation of Baby.
I'm gonna call it the Baby because that's what that thing is. You don't want to wake the baby, don't let the music box run out and wake the baby.
And people also consider the sole reason FNAF 2 sucks.
I mean, look anything like the baby. What the fuck? What?
I like FNAF 2. It's a very important game in the franchise, and I'm of the opinion that it's the most important game in the franchise. Terminator 2, Titanfall 2, Team Fortress 2. There's just something about the second entries in series that stayed above the previous, and unfortunately, in some cases, everything afterwards. The marionette is one of the oddest additions to the roster because whoever designed her decided they wanted to be a contrarian and mess with the status quo. Twice. Wow, 2 nickels again? Like, seriously, what's the point of the marionette being here? For security? Entertainment?
Yo, Gleb.
Huh?
What do you actually do around here, man? No, I'm not being funny right now, man. Like, what do you do at this company? Can you name one thing?
She's next to the prize counter. An easy layup would have been to just make her a ticket eater. You feed the box enough tickets and boom, Charlie gave me a... Where Toy Chick is the most popular toy animatronic, the puppet is easily the most important, because we owe most of this franchise to her, almost as much as we owe it to Afton. If Charlie didn't give her gifts, give her life, FNAF 1 and 2 would just be a regular 9 to 5. Well, kind of? The toy animatronics aren't really possessed. Don't quote me on that. Where the toy animatronics are mirrors of the original, the puppet is a mirror for Golden Freddy. Every series that involved Charlie just knew she had a role that was more significant than everyone else. So a lot of the headcanons focus on the puppet being this powerful spiritual being. Except for that one time they shipped her with Springtrap. Yes, bastard! The puppet nowadays, besides that elephant in the room, hasn't been as important as she used to be during the classic FNAF era. It's all about the mimic, I guess. Feel me there, Ash.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like FNAF is long past its prime, and it's just I don't know if Scott's in main control, and I know there's people who's close with him who thinks he's really cool. I'm not trying to come down on him or his character because I don't have the power to do that. But I'm just saying the game, it's starting to feel like it's being milked. It always lacked cohesion, and I feel like these hints and these clues are just like loophole dead ends. There's nothing actually here. You know what I'm saying? It's just to keep us talking. And of course, make more games to, like, you know, I don't know, keep it going, I guess. But I just can't explain it. Like, why do we need this? Why specifically this? I liked The Secret of the Mimic. I liked it. I thought it was cute, but Nurse Dolly was just, it was giving Poppy playtime. No shade. It was giving Poppy playtime. I can't believe I just said that. The originator is giving the spinoff. It didn't feel like a FNAF game. It felt like a fan game. It wasn't.
Yes. Jack Stopper reference, by the way, just in case you don't know ball. Her lack of importance in this current landscape of this convoluted lore is due to her literally being burned alive by her own father at that. And thus, we haven't really seen Charlie, except for that elephant in the room, since. Thank fucking God. It's already bad enough Stillwell gets ordered to go to the gates of hell and pull Afton out of his torment just so the FNAF theorists can fall to their knees in despair. Leave the marionette alone.
The fact that Springtrap keeps coming back after the third game, and then they're trying to, and Scott trying to gaslight me into thinking he's been here since FNAF 1 in that goddamn safe room. Nigga, there wasn't no goddamn motherfucking safe room. Wasn't no goddamn motherfucking safe room. Wasn't no motherfucking safe room, and you just saying that just to make shit happen, to make shit connect. Motherfucker, wasn't no goddamn safe room. Wasn't no motherfucking safe room. You just said that to fluff it out. The goddamn Fazbear Fright niggas, and that's okay. That's okay. I get what you're doing. I get it. I see you. You're seen. We love you and we accept you for who you are. But nigga, that's a lie. Nigga, that's a lie. Girl,
Back off.
Seriously, this shit was done in FNAF 3. Scott put all the toy animatronics on a shirt, and I wanted to explain myself since we're talking about the resurrection of Afton. In the brother video, I called the Mimic a self-insert, something a lot of people didn't like. You gotta see it from my perspective at the time. You know when people say, if you don't like the modern FNAF story so much, then just stick with the older stuff. I did. I'm gonna say it, I don't care about the modern FNAF lore. I just can't deal with all these twists and turns without Matt Pat to hold my hand. So Security Breach brings back Afton, millions of theories fall to their knees. No one really liked this story decision. And then all of a sudden it's, oh no, that's not Afton. It's actually this way more important character that's been here since the beginning of the timeline. You idiot. So just seeing that made me think the Mimic was still Will's self-insert OC, a narrative band-aid to patch up a hole in the Schrodinger's canon of the FNAF story. And on that note, I think we should wrap it up here. The dude no one invited. Let's make this quick. Why is Balloon Boy here? His design is just odd among the ensemble of characters, like the low effort sign that just says balloons on the login reward equivalent of a font, the balloon that clearly is not a balloon. This is a prop, a giant lollipop. And then he just gets in your room, disables your flashlight, and Foxy comes in with a layup. And Nightmare Balloon Boy.
Greetings.
He's canon. Millions of FNAF theorists fell to their knees. Oh, it's because it doesn't make sense for Plushtrap to be here. You want to know the one thing the FNAF 2 movie did right? Then there's JJ, the dude no one invited.
we'll never know when the fuck FNAF will have a clear story and when this shit is gonna fucking end. It'll be going until FNAF 32, FNAF 57. Freddy in space. That shit is all gonna be real, and it's gonna be a FNAF free roam game in space with fucking robots roaming around in space shuttles and shit, killing kids. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. So I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not the one. Consuming FNAF on a consistent basis anymore. I'm just here every now and then peeking my head in. Girl. It's not giving. It's not, no. I love it. I love looking, on the outside in. It's like, oh my god, new generation FNAF, and I've been here since forever. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. But video ends here.